guys. Welcome to loveLEE Conversations YouTube and podcast channel. I am Alexandria Lee, your beautiful host, and sitting next to me is
Christopher Lee.
my beautiful husband and co-host. Y'all, our intro is such a struggle for us. Like we do it at least 10 times. Either I mess up, he mess up, we laugh, it's something crazy. But just know that we are happy that you guys are here with us. For all of our returning subscribers, lovely family, friends, everybody, welcome back in. Come on in, have a seat, sit down. We're going to get into a few things. Anyone that is new and this is your first time here, hey, welcome. Come on in, have a seat. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, click the bell, turn on all to get all notifications for everything that we release. Yes. We are going to be dropping something for you every Wednesday. And we might add another day. We're trying to decide on what that day might be. But we will definitely announce it so you guys will know. But we're definitely going to give you something every Wednesday as we've been doing. And we might add in another day for you guys with something, a little quick, pretty video, just to give you some, some of us, for some of you. And then always the big topic video will be on Wednesdays, right, babe?
Yes.
Okay. So again, welcome in, have a seat, let's get into it. So we always give a song of the week, and this song for this week is, see if y'all can figure out where we're going with this. It's going to be for our bedroom edition, Keeping It Spicy, okay? Mirrors by Neo.
It's Mirror by Neo.
It's not an S on it?
No.
Okay. Mirror.
He doesn't say mirrors.
He just says mirror?
In the mirror.
In the mirror?
Yeah.
Okay, so I put an S on it. He has corrected me. What else? So it's Mirror by Neo. So that song is completely about being intimate and seductive and
grown folk music
with your husband, your significant other, whomever you're, doing the nasty time with. That's what this song is for. So, of course, as I stated, this topic is going to be loveLEE Conversations, bedroom edition, keeping it spicy. So, as you guys know, we live our love out loud. We don't mind keeping it spicy for you guys. And, Chris can get it anytime. That's, y'all seen him, baby. Okay. Okay. So we just want to give you our top 10 for keeping it spicy, okay? Things that we like to incorporate, things that, some people don't like to talk about or uncomfortable talking about. You'll be surprised in how many relationships and marriages people are uncomfortable with talking about sex.
You shouldn't be.
You shouldn't be. Like, that's
Let's talk about sex.
I mean, period. Like, that's how you can.
Let's talk about you.
And?
Me.
Period.
All the good things.
And all the
bad things that may be.
Yes, it's good and bad in the bedroom.
Let's talk about it.
Yes. So, we're going to
talk about sex. That's it.
Okay. I was trying to keep up with him and what he was doing, you guys. So, we're going to talk about it, okay? We're going to give you our top 10, and we're just going to get into our top 10.
All right.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay. So, number 1.
Booty.
My bracelet fell off just completely. Like it just hit the ground.
Too tight.
I don't know.
It was too tight.
It was too tight. And I'm over here just swinging my arms. So anywho, y'all. Number 1, foreplay. Okay. I think I let up a little 5, but foreplay. All right.
You did this.
I did like this a little bit. I'm like my thumb wasn't bent all the way.
That's why you're supposed to do this.
Okay. Boom. Foreplay, okay? That's what we're talking about, you guys. And
it works.
It works.
It works.
I did it. Put up your 4. Foreplay. Okay.
That's
so
8.
No, that's your 4. That's my 4. And we ain't doing addition here. Okay. So foreplay, you guys, can be, underrated. Like people tend to forget that you got to build those levels of intimacy. And it doesn't have to start like right there when you guys are getting to it and rubbing and kissing and sucking and licking on each other. Like,
no, but it sure can.
But definitely, of course, that's gonna get the fire going. But it can start all day long, like from text messages to pictures, or just you guys existing in each other's presence. Yesterday, Chris was on it, you guys. Like from sun up to sundown, he was so affectionate. He was so loving. He would just come and he would kiss on me. He would touch on me. He would say things to me. You know, those little flirty things, and that just had me in a whole little mood the whole day. And that builds those levels of foreplay, those levels of intimacy, and you don't have to, just be right there in the moment and then trying to pop it off. Like you could have been and built it all day, but of course there's nothing wrong with being right there in the moment and popping it off.
And just know that sometimes you can do all that and still not get the draws.
It happens. But the point is to experience foreplay. Experience it your way, how you want to experience it, from kissing to touching to, yeah, sound effects that he just gave, but you want to ensure that you're doing what your spouse enjoys, okay? Knowing your spouse's body and their body language is important when it comes down to foreplay.
Yes.
The moans, the sighs, the breaths, all of that lets you know if you're pleasing your spouse and if you're hitting those spots that pleasures them, and nothing, like, don't move over it quickly. Take your time.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Learn that body.
Learn the body. And don't put a time on foreplay. Like, it should be no penetration during this time, or soft penetration, as I like to put it, during this time, and those can come from, which we'll get into, toys, fingers, just soft penetration during foreplay that will stimulate each other and just get you to that level of, climax that you're wanting to get to before you receive full penetration. So don't let foreplay be underrated in your relationship.
Enjoy your dessert before the feast.
Absolutely, baby. Yes. Tell them something about foreplay. Give them something, babe. What would you say? Babe?
No, foreplay is important. It gets that person to the point to where they're about to reach that peak, and then when you get to the point to where you are finna have sex, it's either gonna be a lot quicker, it's gonna be a lot wetter, it's gonna be a lot juicier.
Juicy. Wet. Yes.
Oh, like how you looking at me right now. But it'll get that person to that climax that much quicker without you having to do as much as well. And I enjoy it. I enjoy the foreplay a lot. I think she knows.
Yes, y'all. I know.
So I guess just do it as long as you like. Me, I do it as long as she likes.
He has learned my body so well. Like, that is so important to know your significant other's body. So he's learned my body so well. He knows, like, when I'm ready to receive him fully. And he will work until I get to that point.
And then hold off on it still.
Yes, just to tease me and,
Yes.
increase those levels and those desires and those wants. And then before you know it, it's going down. Fireworks. Okay.
Sexual eruption.
Okay. All right. So that was number 1, foreplay. Number 2 is hit it with him, baby. What's number 2?
What is number 2?
Can you see it?
Oh, man.
Is that the Jill Scott? Is that what you did? So oral sex, you guys. Clearly he's using hand motions today, but oral sex.
Oh, no.
So, okay. Like, I'll be the first to admit, growing up, I thought oral sex was disgusting, and getting into my sexual experiences and beginning to know myself and my body and what I liked and did not like, I absolutely steered away from oral sex. Like, I thought that it was nasty. I thought that it was unneeded, and like,
It is very needed, and
very
it's
needed.
very nasty depending on how you arrange it.
So, do not, like, with your spouse, you should be comfortable to do what you need to do with your spouse. And you should not feel that, you're uncomfortable with that. Now, if this is something that's off the table, now again, in everything that we give you guys today, if it's something that's off the table for you, that's fine. But if it's on the table for you, put it on the table, enjoy it. And so oral sex is a whole nother level of stimulation that, can come into the intimacy of, the going down boom boom room session, and like it can be, not even about that sometimes. Like it can just be to please each other in that moment. Like, we both could, be fresh out the shower and he just looking good and I'm just looking good. And then it's not about penetration, but it could just be about that level of pleasing each other and enjoying that. And
Going down.
yes, and just, pleasuring each other on that level and that level only. But of course, there's nothing wrong with introducing that. There's a thing that says you gotta lick it before you stick it, and there's ways to say like, oral.
Slow on my knob.
Okay.
Like corn on the cob.
Okay. Okay. So, like to let you know that that's something that you do prior to. But, a lot of people like to just put it there, like just put it prior and before the sex, and then the sex happens.
Depending on how it happens, that might be all that happens.
That's true. But like when you're being intimate, include it within the intimate session. Like don't just do it at the beginning and then don't come back to it. There's nothing, hey man.
Go back to that.
There's nothing like going back to it and pleasing each other orally while you're still in the middle and then going right back to penetration. Like I'm talking about, these are levels of orgasm. These are levels of climax. This is like pleasure levels that you can increase by just including oral sex throughout the love making session or the quickie session, or if it's straight beat it down session, then you can introduce oral sex in multiple ways. Oral sex can be fun. You can use ice.
Yes, you can use ice. We've tried the gels.
We've tried the gels. You can use gels. There's different things that you can, go and pick up and use for oral to make it taste good, to stimulate it, make it tingly, cool. Cough drops. We've done cough drops.
Yes, we have.
Yeah. Did you like the ice or the cough drops?
Either or.
Okay,
They're
so
fine.
the peppermint, we've done the peppermints, we've done the oils, we've done some food products, like we've done the whipped cream and the caramel. Like it's gotten pretty sticky, you guys. Like
Yeah, you talking about showers.
showers, wash sheets, and like just but like find out some things and do some things. Like there's nothing wrong with experimenting with your significant other and testing things out and trying things together and seeing what feels good. I'll say to Chris sometimes, hey babe, I want to try this and let's see how it feels, and he'll be like, okay, let's do
Let's
it.
get it.
And then there'll be times where he'll let me know that, nah, he don't want to do that, or vice versa. Nah, I don't want to do that. So don't be afraid to shy away from oral sex, and don't be afraid to let that be something that's included throughout a session of you being intimate together, and to just let it be a pleasure throughout the day for no reason, and to try different things to increase that oral pleasure from, whether it's oils, food, objects, to increase that oral pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah? Ooh. Okay. So, number 3, we're moving right. Oh, sorry, I gave y'all 4 again. Number 3. Number 3, you guys, is going to be sex toys, lubricants, and oils. We kind of already talked about that. You guys, so many men are against sex toys. Like, dudes be like, you don't need that. I'm all you need. And, I can please you. And, you'll never need another sex toy ever again. That's not what it's about.
Reach that peak and watch it explode.
Like it's all about like just those building on those levels of pleasure.
Exactly.
Like me and Chris will literally go take a trip together to the store, to the there's a lot of fine art stores around us, and we'll take a trip, early in the day, late in the evening, at night, we'll take a trip and we'll go in there and we'll look around, we'll look and see what, is interesting to us and what looks like it's going to be fun to include. And, we'll pack it, get it and pack it and bring it home.
Yes, we
And
will.
then we'll play with it and we'll try it and we'll see how it feels for us and how it works with us. Like,
Then we go to a hotel room and just
that is our thing. So if we know we're gonna get really, really nasty, you guys, we don't want to do it in our bed. So We'll go get a hotel room and mess up their room, and then
Can you just imagine the people that gotta clean that up?
I know we're the worst. But I mean, don't get it wrong. We get it nasty in our bedroom too, or all over the house. Honestly, like the couch, the coffee table, the kitchen, the lunch room, patio,
Hey,
everywhere.
there is no
Bathroom
limits.
at all. Like, don't put limits onto where it happens. Like, it don't just have to be the bed and the mattress. Like, ain't nothing like a good bend over on the side of the couch. Ain't while you cooking, getting set up on the counter real quick. Like, you just gotta let it happen and let it be where it's gonna happen. You in the lunch room trying to put the clothes from the wash to the dryer, and then he coming in, he just shut the lunch room door. Smack fest. So, again, you guys, don't let sex toys be a turn off. Like, if it's not for you completely, then it's not for you. But make it fun. You don't have to go get the crazy things. Go get the ticklers, just the click stimulators, get some oils, get some
Get
lubricants,
the tassels.
get the tassels. If that's your thing, get the nipple pinchers, but like get things that work for you. That's why it's fun to go together and look at things and talk about things and touch things and see if it's something you guys want to do together. Like, that's so sexy. That's so much fun. We'll have a date night. We've been to had drinks, had dinner, and then we'll stop through there and get us something extra and come on home for even more dessert. Like,
Exactly.
so make it fun, you guys. Oils, can go a long way. They have oils that, again, taste good. They have oils that are stimulating. They could go back into that foreplay from giving each other massages, touching things, rubbing things, kissing things to get you just completely stimulated, Then the lubricants, not that a lot of ladies need it, but, if you just want that extra slip and slide action.
Ain't nothing like seeing a nice butt with oil all on it.
Oh, yeah, just grease down. Yeah. So, there's nothing wrong with a little extra lube just to get that extra slip and slide, that extra friction to enjoy, the penetration that you're receiving, the, positions you're receiving. That way, you feel completely.
Pretzel. Pretzel.
Yeah, the person. That was fun. Okay. So, just don't be shy away from that. If you've never experienced that, try it. Right now it's hard to go out into outside, but maybe you can look online. There's so many sites from Adam and Eve to, there's
Kama Sutra books.
Kama Sutra books. There's, I think Candy has like the Candy Bedroom. She has her selections. There's things on Amazon's. There's fine art stores. You can, look on their websites and so many things to look at, and maybe you can start off small with just, body elevators. They got those body elevators that just get you into the right position to ensure you reach those climax and those G spots and things of that nature, or
Majority of the time, within your area that you stay in, there's about 2 or 3 shops.
absolutely.
You just never noticed
You
them.
might not look at them or pay attention to it, but they're there.
They're there.
You might can start off with, just the oils and things to stimulate each other. Like, you don't have to go in there and buy everything. Like, don't take yourself fast if you're not ready for it. But for sure, take the time to include toys. Chris has never been turned off of me having toys. And Chris loves using the toys on me, with me. And, it's to stimulate me and to pleasure me. They do have toys for men. And most men are not into that, and that's fine. But a lot of men are into pleasuring their women with the toys and, anything that they have to just increase their pleasure. They have the finger vibrators, they have the tongue vibrators, they have the rings that can go around, your man's shaft, and just, like, there's just so much, and that's pleasurable to not just you, but to him as well. Like, there's so much out there, you guys, that you can just try. That's just simple to just increase those levels of,
Intimacy.
And it doesn't mean that you're getting away from each other.
Nah.
It doesn't mean that, you need that to climax.
Nah.
These are just things to add in, because if your man knows your body, if your woman knows your body, then you don't need those at all. Like, you guys can just work on that together by yourselves. But when you feel like playing, play.
Yeah, man. It's going to become a point where you want to experiment with other things.
Yeah. and it should be with each other.
Exactly.
And your bedroom, your household, your marriage, your love space is safe. So,
That's
you
your
know,
safe zone.
yeah, so you can have your boundaries of what's knows for you and what's off the table, but what ain't a no and what ain't off the table, go for it and enjoy it to the fullest because, socket? I wouldn't say socket. Socket ain't the word. Okay, you guys, number 4. Okay, fantasies. I am big on fantasies. Like I like for a babe to make my fantasies just come alive, honey. They just whoo
I
like
be trying.
I'm like, man, is this a movie? Is this being filmed? Because I love when he make my fantasies come alive. Literally, you guys, Safari and Erica Mena did a photo shoot on a motorcycle, and I have been telling Chris that one of my fantasies is to do it on a motorcycle. Like that's one of the ones we haven't made come true yet.
Because
And
I always thought you meant while we were riding on the
no,
motorcycle.
not while it's driving, like how they had
That's
it.
gonna be highly. That's gonna be highly and
No,
incredibly
I didn't
hard.
want to be on you and you riding the motorcycle. I wanted to
Just say
just do it on a
we
motorcycle.
could do that.
So there, if you have not seen their photo shoot, they're like on this bike in all these positions, and it makes it feasible that fantasy of mine can happen. So one day he's gonna get that motorcycle, and just know we're gonna do it on his motorcycle.
Just know that motorcycle was parked and they were not moving.
I know I don't want the motorcycle to move. I don't know why.
No, I'm saying the motorcycle is parked and they're not moving in the photo.
Oh, okay, like they're positioned on it.
Their position.
So if you get the rocking on it, it might fall over.
If it falls over, you hurt and break your leg. I mean, we tried it.
We tried it. So if y'all see an injury, like, sex injuries are okay over here. Like, they happen, baby. We get those sex injuries. So if you see me with, a cast on your leg, mind your business, okay? Because that means
it was done.
It was done. So don't steer away from fantasies, you guys. Like, you will be surprised at what your spouses or significant others' fantasies might be. Now, some of y'all have some nasty fantasies, okay? Like, Chris had a nasty fantasy that just, like, threw me off. I wasn't expecting that.
You know what? What?
When we was at the hotel room and you was like, man. So, but I was down, and it was fun for me, and I had so much, like I, was like to see that he enjoyed it that much and that it rocked his world like that. I was like, shoot, add it to the list. That's things we'll do from here on out. So like, I challenge you guys, sit down, ask your significant other what's their fantasy. If you have made some of their fantasies come true, great. But you'll be surprised. Maybe there's some you haven't touched on. There's maybe some that they're, thinking and they're afraid to share with you because they might think it's too far-fetched. But nothing's too far-fetched, again, between you and your spouse. Mm-hmm. If you're discussing your spouse is not okay with it, then that's different. But you'll be surprised. Like, Chris was nervous to tell me that, and he told me, I was like, shit, let's do it. And, like, I've told him things, and he'll try it. Babe, you didn't do well with the one thing I want to do, though, with the the wax.
Oh, man, because I wasn't expecting it. That's the thing, man. You never know. It looks a lot hotter than it is.
He did it to me, you guys. I had this ideal of playing with wax.
You've tested it. I've never tested wax on my body.
Well, yeah, you just touch it to your skin.
I've never done that.
Okay, well, I had touched wax to my skin. You touch the wax and you're like, oh, that's not too bad.
I've never touched the wax.
So Chris had never touched the wax. And anywho, we were trying to try something new, and he had poured the wax on me, and we had used the oils and the ice, and it was fun. He enjoyed doing it to me, but when it was time to do it to him.
Because that's what you wanted. That's what
I thought he was down for the cause. And
I was down for it with you.
He was like, wait. He literally was like, wait. I was like, what? He was like, I'm terrified. So we didn't do that one.
Never done that again.
And we haven't revisited that. So that was fun when we did it, though. So know your spouse's fantasies.
That shower was all tore up.
It was. That one was bad. It was color. It was bad. So you guys, we be turned, okay? Look, we don't mind exploring and trying things together sexually, and we be turned, and it be so much fun for us. Like, it's not always meant to be serious. We be laughing and playing with each other, and then before you know, it's all,
drop.
Yeah, and now it's turned into, where you was just experimenting and playing. Now it's turned into something you found out you like and enjoy, and also now, you've increased those levels and that makes you feel trusting, that makes you feel safe, that makes you feel, comfortable in your skin, and it allows you to just be able to say that you are truly experiencing no sexual limitations with your spouse. So reach into those fantasies and see what they are, try them out, and let you take away those limitations and just let yourself explore.
Don't do the wax.
He said, "Don't do the wax, y'all." That's not for him anymore. All right. Okay. So games.
Yeah.
So we play a lot of games, y'all. Like I actually just ordered some new games, and it's actually a card game, and we'll actually probably play. I think it's only one we can play on camera for y'all. Oh, there's another one that you cannot play on camera. Like I was looking through, and I was like, "Oh Jesus, this ain't for the people. This is definitely for us."
Exactly.
But there is one that's fun that we can play on camera, and we will play it on camera for you guys. So games can go from card games. They can go from games that don't require touch. They can go from games that require drinking. Not to where you're completely intoxicated, but like just to get you, a little lifted.
Ain't nothing wrong with getting this Henny in.
Oh, the Henny. And then, y'all, woo. And then, it could be games that are, meant to start all day long. It starts like maybe you start in the daytime and it means to go through the day. It could be where you go on a date. There are games that have, the panties that come with it, with the vibrators.
I will be buying those.
And that goes back into sex toys, you guys, and you can go on a date, and be it on an intimate date and just, starting it there. So there's different games, that you can play. We've played a few. We've liked the ones we played. We've done the card games. We've done the touch and tasting games, the blindfold game. What's the game am I missing something?
No, I don't think so.
So we've tried a lot of games, you guys.
It's been different variations of those games.
Absolutely. And so we like them. We enjoy doing them. We'll do a game when we're just being completely playful. That's not always our go-to, but we have tried them. We have enjoyed them. And some people really, really like games, like get into, the fullness of games and role playing. So if that's for you, definitely do it and have fun with it because, it could be fun. Maybe I'll drop some links to some games we played in our description box with our song of the week and put it in the description box and you guys can look at some of those games.
All right.
All right. So we have covered 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's go ahead and finish the second half of the list. So number 6 is going to be who initiates. Who initiates more between me and you?
I try to initiate more. But I think when it actually gets down to it, you initiate it. I mean, you initiate it and it follows through.
Yeah.
Because if I initiate it,
sometimes it don't follow through.
Nah, you're more likely to be like, nah, not tonight. When you initiate it,
it happens. That is so true. It does. Like Chris will, of course, when he gave me everything, all those levels of intimacy that we speaked on and touched on today. But then, sometimes I just won't be there, and or I may not feel good, or it's been a long day, whatever the case can be, and he'll respect that. I think I can count on one hand how many times Chris has been like, nah, not tonight. But if it don't matter if Chris is dead dog sleep, if he done had a long day at work, if he mad at me, if I done got on his nerves, if we ain't seeing eye to eye about something, if I don't feel good, if I'm not in the mood,
the main thing is I'm ready.
Every time. He wake up ready, y'all. He'll roll over to give me a hug in the morning. I'll be like, babe.
Let me give you something. You got a gift.
But y'all, ain't nothing like when he be asleep. And I'll still be up because y'all all know if you don't know, I'm a night owl. And he'll be sleep knocked out, but Big Daddy will be up. And I'll be like, the cover will get to bouncing around. I'll be like, you want me? I want you too. And so I get to talking to him, y'all. And Chris will wake right up. He'll get to making no moans and let me know. He like, I feel you. I see you. Go ahead, get it. Do what you gonna do.
Hey, but when you wake me up, don't be mad about how you get it.
No, that's not true. That's not fair. Like that, yo, like you. It's nothing like waking him up thinking you finna get some love making, some, that slow stuff, and then he wake up and he just going to straight beast mode.
Mm.
And you like, pause, slow.
Who raised you?
Who raised you? Why are you acting like I don't give you none?
Hey, you wake me up, don't be mad how you get it. Just know you're gonna get it.
Okay. Sure. So,
What are we talking about right
we
now?
talking about initiating it, right?
Okay, I was just making sure. All
So
right.
it's nothing wrong with you or the lady in the relationship initiating it, the man in the relationship initiating it. I think, in a lot of relationships, it's the man that initiates it. But then you will have some women whose sex drives is just as high and they initiate it.
That's
So,
Kevin on stage to say.
so like, we don't mind initiating with each other. Like, it'll be the weirdest things. Like, Chris could have been to cut his hair, took a shower, groomed his face, lotion and stuff, and he'll come out in that towel.
Hey, man.
And then I'm initiating. Or I could be walking around in my little,
Just walking around, fully
just
clothed.
walking around fully clothed, y'all, in jeans. I think I hadn't put jeans on, like, during this quarantine. I hadn't had a reason to just really put clothes on. Like, the first day I put some jeans on, y'all, like, Chris, I went walking by, where you going? I said, we finna go. He said, no, come here. He's like, when you get these jeans new.
We left about 30 minutes later.
We did, and that's fine. Okay. It was, and we left. We arrived happy. We had a good time.
Hey, man.
So it's nothing.
Won't he do it?
Won't he? Did do it. Okay. So it's nothing wrong with initiating it with you guys. You'll be like, it'll be the weirdest things that'll make you initiate it sometimes. You can initiate it intentionally. Like you can have it in your mind. Like, it could have been a long day, and sometimes I'll know it's been a long day. I've been busy. He's been busy. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to pleasure my man later. And that's how most of the time I get him when he sleeps, because he'll be in the shower and laid down. And I'll still be doing things around the house, packing his lunch, getting his breakfast ready, making sure the house is together, just prepping for the next day. And then I'll shower. And then, before I just lay down, I want to make sure that I please him. And, he'll do the same, before he get gone in the morning. He'll make sure that, he pleases me and
Eat a little bit.
eat a little bit,
Eat a little bit.
eat a little bit, then a little bit.
A little bit.
Okay. And, he sets the tone for my day, so like play with it, you guys. Initiate it, have fun, initiate it. Like, we make it a game sometimes, like on initiating with each other. And like, we ain't bought our wrestling belt yet.
No, we haven't.
Like, we gotta get our wrestling belt. And, huh?
On the to-do.
Okay, on the to-do list.
On the to-do list.
All right, so it's nothing wrong with getting, fun with it and making it, competitive, because we are competitive with each other. And we have said we was going to get the wrestling belt to see, who taps out and who initiates the most. And so
Do we really need to get the belt for that?
it just makes it fun. Like, if the belt's on my side, I feel good.
It won't be on your side.
Babe, I be getting you.
Okay.
I don't be getting you.
We're going to see.
No, don't take that mentality like you just don't want to, whatever. Like, I be getting you, and you like, dang, babe.
We're going to see. We're going to see.
That's no, because now don't get that competitive. It's meant to, it's meant to be fun all the time, y'all. So initiate it, you guys. Make it fun.
Give me a kiss.
You kiss.
Mm.
You kiss. So it's nothing wrong with initiating it, you guys, and taking turns to initiate it. Ladies, don't be lazy in initiating, okay? Don't just put it all on your man and be like, I want him to want me and come and get me. Like, go get your man.
We want you all the time.
They love when you initiate it. Like, Chris loves when Chris will be in here playing his game or watching a movie, and I'll just come in here and Chris will be like, oh, that's what we doing?
We get it done.
So it's nothing wrong with initiating, you guys. Like, don't take away from that and just leave that all on the man. Like, I know women, we like to be pursued, we like to be chased, we love to be wanted, but men like the same thing, especially your man. He wants to feel wanted, desired, and needed just as much. So, initiate it from any way you can imagine. Initiate it.
All right.
All right. Yes, okay, let's see. So, number 7, quickies or love making. So, Chris over here is a marathon man.
They're all in one with me. I'm an all-in-one person.
He's a marathon man. And sometimes I'm a quickie girl, and I just be like, "Come on, babe, let's play a little bit, and let's go to bed, or let's play a little bit, and let's go somewhere."
Yeah.
But
We're gonna play. We're gonna play.
y'all know Chris wear boots all the time.
Ain't
Okay,
no point putting a limit on it.
Chris will put them boots on to get that grip. And now 2 hours then went by, and we don't make it at all.
Hey,
So, do you prefer a quickie?
we'll eventually get there.
Or do you prefer love making? I ain't nothing like some passionate love making for hours. That's amazing. Like just to be doing everything to stimulate each other and play with each other and just enjoy that. It ain't all about full penetration to full hours and 2 hours. It's about doing everything to please each other from head to toe.
And that's what I enjoy.
And I do. I love that. Like I enjoy that. But sometimes I just be wanting a quickie to get us on out the door.
And sometimes I just want to like taste for about a good 20, 30 minutes and then jump in.
And that's fine. But when we're talking that, but that goes back into love making. That's not a
No, it's
quickie.
not. Mm-mm.
You doing that for 20 or 30 minutes
Ain't nothing
and then
wrong
want to penetrate it for 20 or 30 minutes. That's not a quickie.
That is a quickie.
No, that's
Love making is an hour or more.
right. So if you're talking about 20, 30 minutes there and 20, 30 minutes there, that's an hour.
No, you said 20 to 30 minutes. So 20 and 20 is 40 minutes.
No, Chris. A quickie is 30 minutes or
20
less.
and 20.
30 minutes or less.
No.
30 minutes. You guys, what is a quickie?
Let's agree to disagree.
You agree to disagree? What is a quickie to you guys? Is it 30 minutes or less? Like some people like 15 minutes, but is it like 30 minutes or less for a quickie for you guys? Or, do you say a quickie is more? But like love making is the, 45 minutes or more. Like our love making sessions go a long time.
Yes, as they should.
As they should. So like, but then there's, when you just got the pound game sessions too.
Yeah.
And it ain't about all of that. It's just like, just getting to the smack fest.
We can do that too.
And that could be, that could fall somewhere between there.
Yeah, but then you gonna want to look at a little taste afterward.
You guys, like literally, I love me a quickie. Like I can give me a quickie, before I go to work. If he's home from work and I got a long lunch, I can go get a quickie and go back to work. But you can't do that with Chris because Chris will have you late, have you not making it back. Like he don't process quickies.
You'll be happy.
I know I'll be happy, but give me a quickie.
You'll be happy though, but you'll be happy and you'll walk back into work with a nice glow. You don't want that glow.
I have the glow all the time. Everybody like, they ain't missing. Why you always glowing?
Just be happy.
All right, I'm happy. So, which do y'all prefer? Do you prefer a quickie or love making? Quickies are fun for me. When I get them from him, I'll be like, yes, I got a quickie. That was amazing. Let's go. We can go shopping. We can go to dinner. We can go watch a movie. We can come back in here and play the game. Like, we can do all kinds of things, but there's nothing like it when we're giving us those levels of intimacy and just desiring each other in that love making session. Then, like I said, there's nothing wrong with a good bending over the side of the couch and getting a little smack fest in and, going on with your business. Like, ooh,
Pound it.
Did it. So, you guys, like, take the time to figure out, what works for you and understanding your spouse because your spouse may not always want the rundown and the marathon and the beat down. Like they might just want a little quickie. Chris is so like
That's okay. I mean, we can do that. Just don't get mad when it goes a little longer.
It always goes a little longer.
Just a little longer.
Just a little bit.
You gotta enjoy it.
All right, y'all. So enjoy whatever
I'm all
it is.
about enjoyment.
That's right, he is. Ooh, Lord, yes. So enjoy whatever it might be, whether it's the quickie, love making, and or just a quick smack fest. So, number 8. Preparation. So, I like to prep. Okay. I mean, he do catch me off guard, and I haven't prepped. Like it's not always, but if I know this is gonna be like a long night of just nastiness.
When you just getting in from work, let me get that.
I I be like, babe, hold on. Like, I just came in. Let me tell you what happened at work.
You
And
had a good day? Let's make it a great day.
so, ladies, do you like to prep? Do you like to, shower, shave, put on those oils?
I'm
And
all good with prep, but like we were just talking about the quickies or not. If it's a quickie, you ain't gotta do all that prep. We just get it in.
yeah, but we're talking about when you do prep. Like, what do you
Mm.
like to do when you do prep?
No, okay, I'm just
So
saying.
when I do prep, I like to get a good shower in. I like to put on those oils I know he likes for me to smell good
Mm.
in, and I just like to present myself, as his treat for the night.
How the vision say? Pew.
Yeah, as his muse for the night. So I like to, get it ready for him, and just kind of prep it a little bit and make sure that, she ready, I'm ready, and just, like I said, present myself as a treat to him. Chris loves when I do that. Like he loves
Yes.
when I, get it sexy for him, get it smelling good for him, and I present myself to as a treat to him and just let him enjoy, and by him enjoy he gets to do whatever he wants to do and he absolutely loves
Yes.
that.
And I
So
do
and he
whatever I want to
does.
do.
He does. So what's something that you like to do as far as prep?
I like to shower so I can take another shower.
That's it.
That's it.
Let me shower real quick.
Let me shower. Then we get just the right amount of nasty to where I feel like I need to take another shower.
Y'all, like, do y'all nasty be like that? Like, baby, when we get through, we be like, dang, man, we need to go shower.
We
Like, that
gotta
was
take a
wild.
whole
Like,
shower, like incense.
yeah. Like, you gotta just cleanse the room from, like, baby, like, we had to go take another shower
Yeah, man. That's
and
me. That's my prep right there.
that you shower so that you take another
Shower,
shower.
put a little bit of colognes on, and
Yeah.
then we just get nasty, and I take another shower. That's my prep.
Yeah.
Prep, do the business, and then prep again
And go to bed.
because there might be another
That's true.
in the morning.
That's true. But sometimes we don't even make it back to the shower. Sometimes
Oh yeah, we just pass out.
sometimes we just pass out. And then we wake up and we get in
Get
the
up and take
shower.
a shower.
And then we be in the shower trying to shower.
Yeah.
And then
Then that thing.
again in the shower. So you
Like
guys.
I was talking about, if it's wet, then I'm there.
Yes, it don't matter, y'all. He's there. So as far as preparation, something else, which is number 9, is lingerie or no lingerie. So Chris does not care for lingerie.
Give me that bare butt.
So he likes to just, like I said, for me to get out the shower, lotion, oil, and just present myself to him. But I have gotten him good
Yeah, you can take it off.
with some pieces, and he likes those pieces. He's a man of what he likes, and so if you know your man likes something, like y'all, I'll just kind of let it out there a little bit. And this is Jessica, if you're watching, this was thanks to you. So for his birthday, his 30th, my big sis brought me a 2-piece Tupac bikini from Forever 21. He liked that,
It was nice. It was nice.
and that's on his favorite list.
But the thing is, how quick can it come off?
That's true, but y'all, somebody must have walked through.
They hear somebody outside.
Yo, that's major, y'all. Major hush. House. Jesus, sorry, you guys. Well, we have Zeus and Major, and they clearly was in the patio window in the bedroom and saw something they didn't like, and they went bananas. But we're back. So, lingerie or no lingerie? A lot of men actually like lingerie. There's a lot of men that they prefer.
I don't have a problem with it or without it.
Yeah.
It's all about choice.
Yeah. But there's like some men that are just like, if you don't put no lingerie on before, like they like for you to print they for lacy, shiny latex, something.
Understandable, but hey, to each his own.
Right. So Chris doesn't
I
care
like
about
bare nugget butt.
he does. You
That's
gonna
just
say it like that?
that's just more stuff I gotta take off to get to it.
So again, I have about 3 or 4 outfits he does like, and I actually just recycle them because it works every time. Like I'm not one of the girls that go buy a lot of lingerie and pick up stuff. If it's blue, I know it's gonna work.
Just get the one with the little cutout. Yes, that's the main thing.
That's how Fenty is. Fenty, like you guys, if you've ever ordered from Fenty,
Let's get the thing
Fenty,
with the
like
cutout.
Rihanna made Fenty in the mind of just get to it. Like it's crotchless,
There you
it's
go.
nipples or it's like
There you
Rihanna
go.
line is like straight here, come get it.
That's the
So
upside down triangle. You got that. You got the JJ down there. Then you got the two nipples right there on that side. It's the triangle.
That's the triangle.
That's the triangle. Fold them legs back. You got the whole triangle. That's the triangle.
Okay.
You see what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, do you guys like to put on lingerie, role play, get dressed up, and get sexy with each other?
Now,
You
do
know,
you like the triangle? That wasn't on the docket.
no. Explain to them what the triangle is.
The triangle. All right. So right here. All right. You got boob here, and that. I can't. I don't know. I don't want to get.
Vagina.
Yeah. Okay. We got the vagina right there. So
Yeah.
you fold the legs back, and all three are exposed at one time. And there you go. Triangle. Upside down.
So he said, "Don't worry about no lingerie. Just put you in a triangle, and you know he's
Hey, it's
good."
good for you and for her.
That's true.
Yeah, man.
It is good. So
Pleasure while you stick it.
that's true. So do you and your spouse like the lingerie? Don't like the lingerie? Is it big for you? Are you into certain kind of lingerie? Like play with it. Like ladies, like if you know your man likes something and is into something, surprise him with something that will tap into that and just throw him off. Like I know, like Chris likes certain things, so I know that if I dress up in certain things and do certain things, that's still gonna appeal to his interest and still, bring out something in him to let me know he appreciated what I did. So like tap into it, and men as well. Like Chris has no problem. Like he don't do lingerie, of course, nothing like that. I'm not saying my man does lingerie, but he don't mind doing little things like the helicopter. I'm like, babe, do it. And he'll do it.
Make that thing go.
And then, he puts the boots on. That's his lingerie, y'all. When he put them boots on, he'll come. He'll come out the bathroom with them boots.
You gotta get that grip.
Yeah. And I'll be like, oh, snap now. Y'all would think Chris was from New York as much
It
boots
works.
as he
It
put
works
on.
with the triangle.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So his lingerie is boots. So when I know he put his boots on and every now and then he'll put his hat on.
There you go.
And I know he finna go, he going to work. So,
Mm-hmm.
and it's great.
Hamburger.
Okay. Number 10, you guys. We're wrapping it up. So let's run it back down. So number 1 was foreplay. Number 2 was oral sex.
Ah.
Number 3 was sex toys, lubricants, and oils. And number 4 was fantasies.
Tell me what's your fantasy.
Number 5 was games. Number 6 was who initiates. Number 7 was
Hulk
quickies.
smash.
Number 7 was quickies or lovemaking.
Both.
Yes, please. 8, preparation. What do you do to get ready?
Take a shower to make another shower.
And number 9 was lingerie or no lingerie.
Bare butt naked butt.
And number 10, you guys, is a sex playlist. Now, this is something I completely enjoy. Chris does not have to have any sound but the sounds of us.
I love to hear the moans and the screams and the yells and the stills.
Okay.
I don't want that drowned out
With the music.
with the music at all.
But we do have some dope sex playlists. And, he'll put them on for me because he knows that's what I like. And he knows that is something that I enjoy. So do you have a sex playlist? What does your sex playlist, include? Our sex playlist is all over the place. Like, we don't just, like our sex playlist is interesting.
You gotta make love to some Lil Jon every now and then.
Yeah. I wouldn't say Little John.
Ain't nothing wrong with Lil Jon.
I wouldn't say Little John, but who what's something on our playlist is not as we got some stuff on our playlist, y'all, that
Hey, man.
so do you like a sex playlist? Does music add to your intimacy,
You remember the F Actions from back in the day? The F Actions, the CDs that they used to sell.
Oh yes. Yes, y'all.
Like a 4 or 5
4
disc.
pack, yeah. So like we have different playlists, and our playlists can be for honestly different moods and what we got going on, and we'll put it on and we'll get it to the right sound, the volume just enough to hear it, and then we will get to what we're doing. And another way to include your playlist and make your playlist fun is to allow your playlist a song to be your turn to do something. So it might, one song might be, your turn to do oral, or and vice versa, your spouse turn to do oral. It might be a song to give that full body massage, and vice versa, your spouse to give a full body massage. It might be an opportunity for you to be the one taking control, like it's your turn during this song to take control.
Control.
And then you can flip it, and then it's your spouse's turn to take control. Like, we make it fun, like we make our playlist fun, and we include it, and we do things with our playlist so that it's just, we keep it fresh. So you guys keep it spicy in any way that you can. Like, that's 10 things we like to do, but you might have a different 10 things that you like to do.
Send one of those songs throughout the day while you're at work or something.
Absolutely. Like that song from your playlist. Like, Beyonce got a song called Rockets. Is it Rockets? I think it's Rockets.
I know, sure.
When she was, let me say this.
I don't know. That's your person.
It is. I think it's Rockets. I can't recall. I think it's Rockets. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it. But I sent that to Chris one day. It was like raining, y'all, and it was all sexy, And so I sent that to Chris, and Chris was like, "That's how you feel?" And I was like, "Yeah." And in my mind, I'm like, he'll come home. I can cook him dinner, and we can get it popping later. Baby, Chris came through the door and gave me exactly what I needed. Like, all those thoughts that have been going through my mind, everything we have been texting each other. Like, yeah, send that song from the sex playlist and just send it and be like, babe, this is how I feel right now. And you'll be surprised, like, what you can receive from that.
Hey.
So make your sex playlist fun, and have fun with it. Like I said, use it to do things to each other. Pick a song that explains what you want to do. Like, there's some songs that by some artists that'll list out things they want to do, and we have some of those on our playlist, and we'll do what they're saying on the song. Like, it's nothing wrong with having fun and just enjoying each other and creating whatever you need to create to keep it spicy. Like, don't let everyone make you feel odd about sex. Don't allow anyone to make you feel like you are too nasty or you're doing too much.
Sex is between two people, so therefore, if y'all both enjoy it, y'all both enjoy it. Somebody else doesn't have to agree with what y'all do, or anybody don't have to agree with, as long as you and the person that you're with agree with it.
Absolutely.
It's all good from there.
Absolutely. And explore. Figure out what makes you guys, enjoy each other, and figure out what, makes you guys feel connected, and what builds them levels of intimacy, and, makes you desire and want each other so much. Like, keep forever building on that and figuring out that'll change over time. How we started and where we were when we first got together, it has definitely grown. Like, we have
not the same.
Our sexuality together has matured, and that's good. Like, so take the time to really pour into keeping it spicy in the bedroom. And again, it's not just for the bedroom, it's for wherever, in your house, in the car. If you're one of those spontaneous people that like to do it.
Backseat action.
He loves some backseat action. If you're one of those people that like to do it in places, but like, just keep it fresh, and don't restrict yourself and limit yourself on what it is you want to do with your spouse. If you can't talk to your spouse and tell your spouse the things you enjoy, and they create a safe place for you to have those, then you have to break those barriers down and do so. Never be so shy and embarrassed to where, like, I know for me, like, Chris is good at, when I'm feeling insecure about something with my body, like, the way this man makes those insecurities go away, like, that is major to me. And it's all about, trusting each other and building on those levels of intimacy and knowing each other's bodies and love language, because love language is not just about the actions of the love language. It goes into the, knowing of and understanding of how it translates over into the intimate side of it as well. And so just be sure that you, take the time to keep it spicy. For those who have kids, don't let that stop you. I hear so many people give so many different reasons where it interrupts things, and we have our own things that slow it down and interrupt it from time, but we always get back to it because it's important to create them levels of intimacy and keep it spicy, and just make it fun. And again, it's no secret how we love on each other.
Nope.
Y'all may not know exactly what we do and how we do it when we do it. Of course, we'll never share none of that. But we don't mind giving you some insights, some things we tried, and that's it. That's all you get because it's our business, But at the same time, we want to be transparent with you as we promised you we would, so that, maybe you can pick something up and apply it to you guys. And if it's not for you, put it down. But again, throw something our way. Throw it our way. Tell us what you got what you do, and we would love to hear about it, see about it. But with that being said, be sure to
Like, comment, and subscribe.
take us out, baby. Do our outro.
Oh, snaps. Okay, I wasn't ready. Let me get it down. Okay.
Go.
All right, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe
Yep.
to the YouTube channel, to the Instagram channel, Pinterest, and Facebook.
Boom.
And I think we're going to get a Twitter too, right?
We are. I'm going to get Twitter, you guys, and we'll announce once we do Twitter. I'm trying to expand our social media platform. They tell you to focus on so many at a time, so that's what we're doing. We're slowly but surely building. That way you guys can connect with us on all social media platforms. But yes, if you've enjoyed this video, give us that feedback. Join the conversation. We love when you guys join the conversation. As always, the song of the week will be in the description box. We'll drop some games, some games to play with your spouse in the description box as well. And we thank you for joining us in this conversation. Send us some, things you guys do, and, say we might need to try it, and we'll try it, and we'll let you know how it went. So, with that being said, you guys, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, click that notification bell, and hit all. Content is every Wednesday. And with that being said, bye.